Up to Eugene and now in Rome, it's got to be a little tiring. I did some of them, and that was just in. I'm just sitting in the commentary box.
Yeah, it's a big field, this, Steve, isn't it? If you want quality, it's a very big field indeed.
So away they go then, the men's 1500 metres. They said the pace they've asked for is around 151, and then try and keep going on the third lap. It'll be interesting to see whether or not they go with this or not. Rotic coming across, it's his job with Barusai. He'll be asked to keep it going, but Rotic started fairly sensibly, but they're all right up there right from the very beginning. Suleiman, you can always pick out Kiprop. He's decided to get right on the shoulder of the man from Djibouti this time. He found himself at the front on the third lap, which isn't always his favourite place to be. He's okay when he's going well, but he will, I think, be following Suleiman this time and seeing how things pan out and whether or not he can have the finish on the last lap. Through the first 300 metres in around 41-42, so not that quick, but quick enough.
Yeah, McLoughley's up there, and you mentioned Higuita. Higuita's up in that leading group. You're quite right, the principals really got into the array straight away. Look at Kiprop just shadowing Suleiman, who had, as you say, that magnificent mile race in Eugene, and to run 3:47, absolutely superb. And Kiprop, it actually looks to me as though it is starting to move along a little bit now. It's they're all spreading out, as you can see, and all the principals in the first half dozen.
Well, it was interesting, the first 400 metres, I made Kiprop just outside 57 seconds, and that would be slow compared to what they normally do, and I think they will be a little tired here. The pacemaker decided to pick things up a little bit. He was probably knew he'd been asked to go through a tad quicker than that, so he's just stretching them out a little bit. But effectively, Suleiman behind the two pacemakers. Then we've got Kiprop, we've got Wote there, we've got Kiplagat, and then Higuita just sitting in there. The pace isn't that quick here. They asked for 151 to be well off that, and even though they're stretched out, I think there's some tired legs out there today. And 153 to be 154 for the main leaders there, Suleiman, Kiprop. We'll be waiting to see how far Barasai can go here, but it'll be Suleiman who'll be left out in front. Be interested to see whether or not he takes it on. Now they start to stretch it out a little.
Well, certainly the third lap absolutely significant in this race. It really is, and Suleiman just hanging on. There's a little bit of a gap. The pacemaker has tried to push it along, so Suleiman's there, and so is Kiprop behind him. Wote's up in that leading group as well. It's everyone who's anybody is in that group, and really now they'll come up and they'll hear that familiar sound, and then the race will really get underway.
So Suleiman will find himself in the front as they all start to gather a little bit. Kiplagat just moved in behind his tall compatriot. Really stuck on the curb a little bit, Kiplagat, who can be very dangerous in the sprint finish. Wote is there. McLoughley trying to get closer to that lead group with Higuita sitting in 5th place at the moment. But now Suleiman stretching down the back straight. Kiprop has to respond and manages to do so. Wote looking dangerous on the outside. Higuita looking for an inside route at 5th at the moment. And Kiplagat will wait for the others to move out in the home straight and see what he can do here. 200 metres to go. Suleiman working hard, but he hasn't got rid of any of these, and they're all still pretty close. And Kiprop will be hoping he can overturn what happened in Eugene last week, but Kiplagat is going to be there as well. But these three just starting to pull away a little bit. And Kiprop trying to kick, but Suleiman's gone from the front, and the gap opens for Kiplagat to come through, and this time it's going to be Silas Kiplagat. Kiprop fading quickly, Silas Kiplagat coming away. It's going to be pretty fast last lap, 3:30.45. Well, Suleiman has to settle the second this time. So Kiplagat was second to Kiprop in Doha. He was second to Suleiman in Eugene. It's his night tonight. Waited and waited and waited. A different type of race there. Good solid pace through the first 800, and then it started to wind up a little bit. One or two tired legs, I'm pretty sure, out there. But Kiplagat